Hello there, I hope you are all doing well and welcome to the September update of my project pan. If you're new to Project Pan, this is a series of videos where I round up makeup products in my collections that I would like to finish and use up and then do an update on the progress every month. It's a pretty popular movement, project, trend that's going on in the makeup community. You can find a lot of videos of people talking about their Project Pan, and the Project Pan community on Reddit is also pretty big. It's very motivating to see people post pictures of their almost used up makeup products. I would encourage you to try out Project Pan if you're a makeup addict, you have way too much makeup that you can't finish, if you're fighting over consumption and you want to stop yourself from buying new products that you don't need. Project Pan is a great way to finish up the products you already have. Now moving on with the progress. These are my Project Pan products. First of all, we have my first Flower Nose eyeshadow palette. This is the shade I hit pan on and the pan is growing bigger by the day. Look how big it is now. I've been using this palette regularly and I actually wear it on my eyes today. I used all 5 shades in this palette. I have this shimmery shade all over my eyelids, very pretty. I like how all the shades in this palette are actually very useful, very versatile. You can use this as a nose contour, can use this as a little muted blush, can use this as an eyeliner shade. I've been loving smaller palettes like this with lesser shades like 4, 5 or 6 shades, but you know you can get a use out of every single shade in there, and I like every single color in there. It's much better compared to if you would buy bigger palettes and then not end up using many of the shades in there. This has happened in my experience before. I bought bigger eyeshadow palettes where I told myself, oh, that's such a great price for so many shades. I got so many different colors to play with, but I ended up only dipping into the few shades that I really liked. The other colors, sometimes like dark purpley shimmery shades, I just don't really like them. I ended up with eyeshadow shades that I don't know how to use, that I don't like, that don't suit me well, and I have to force myself and tell myself to get uses out of it to get my money's worth back, so that really wasn't worth it. If you know your preferences, you know which color looks good on you, which colors you like, I would totally recommend getting a small palette with shades like those so that you can get use out of it, rather than getting a big palette that looks good for the price, for the amount of shades you're getting, but you end up not using like half of the palette because you only go for those few shades that you like. Next, we have a brow pencil from Innisfree. I bought this years ago. It was a buy one get one event, so I bought 2 brow pencils and this was the second one. I finished the other one already. This is how much product is left in it. As you can see, we're almost at the end. I've used it today as well. I can't wait for the day where it's completely flat. Korean beauty brands actually have a lot of good eyebrow pencils, like for $4 to $8 US. They're really cheap and works really well. This is my Innisfree No Sebum Mineral Pack. The products I have from Innisfree are all from a few generations ago. They change their packaging like every season, every half year to 1 year. The Innisfree store near my home have closed down, so the products I have left are all from generations ago with older packaging. I made good progress on the powder this month, like this ring here, this half ring here are all new progress. It wasn't visible before. This powder works great if you have oily skin or your skin sweats a lot during hot weather. You can put this on after you're done with your makeup to prevent a lot of sweating and oiliness. I'm going to finish this up completely. Next, we have my NARS blush in the discontinued shade Outlaw. The pan is expanding as well, it's so shiny, and I unlocked a little new area here. This is like a darker version of Orgasm with more berry pinkiness and less of the golden shimmers. I've been using this regularly, but I'm not sure onto focusing on it as much anymore because I also have another NARS blush that I got from my friend in the shade Tauze. It's also an old NARS blush, but it's nearly brand new because I've only used it like twice, so I feel guilty. To all the Project Panners watching this video, how do you stop yourself from wanting to buy new makeup products? What do you do to de-influence yourself? This is my other powder blush in the Project Pan. This is Frosty Rose by Flower Nose. The embossment is pretty flat. I've been focusing on this area here with a little mini powder puff. I do feel a dent here, so I hope I can hit pan soon. It's a very muted nude pink shade. It's actually darker than it looks on the camera and does work well for me when I pat it on with a little mini powder puff. Speaking of Flower Nose, guys, I actually finished up a lip gloss without noticing it, without this being in my Project Pan. This is a Flower Nose lip gloss in the shade Starlight Bubble from the Moonlight Mermaid collection. Let me see if I can still get anything out of it. It's kind of like there's really not much coming off anymore. It's a very pretty peachy coral color that goes well with my warm skin tone, and I also really like it because it's so sheer and glowy. I can put this on without looking in the mirror because I can't really mess it up. When I'm in a hurry and I have to leave the door, I just grab this lip gloss and put it on and go out and take it with me because I don't need to worry about which outfit I'm wearing, which makeup look I'm wearing, whether I wear makeup or not. This just looks good with everything I'm doing. That's why I like it a lot. The last times when I used it, not much product came off from it, but I didn't think so much of it, and then until because the last time, a few days ago, when I tried to use it, there was really nothing that came off anymore. Then I thought, that's weird, and then I opened and looked in it, and there was nothing left in the tube anymore. I can't make it show up for you guys on camera, but when I look into it with my own eyes, I can see the whole white tube, and there's not a bit of liquid product left anymore. There's nothing left of the lip gloss anymore. I finished the whole thing up. There's only like a clump of color at the bottom of the tube that I can't reach. This was really a surprise for me because I wasn't trying to pen this, I wasn't trying to finish it, and it's just completely gone. The tube is very pretty, it looks like a potion, so I'm definitely keeping it. Also because Flower knows discontinue every single one of their collection after some time, so I won't be able to get this in the future. I definitely want to keep this in my collection. I'm not going to repurchase it, so the product and the shade and the packaging and the formula is definitely repurchase worthy, but I just have many other lip products and lip glosses that I have to go through in my collection, so I'm not going to buy new lip products at the moment. I'm not sure if Flower Nose is still selling this collection, but if you can still get your hands on this lip gloss, I would totally recommend it. My Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and still smells so good after years. This is the Big Pan in there. I'm not sure how much progress I've made, but I've been using it a lot as always. And this is my other bronzer, the Benefit Hoola Bronzer. I didn't get much uses out of it. It's such a shame. Benefit Cosmetics used to be such a popular brand. When I started watching makeup videos, everyone used products from Benefit, but now nobody talk about them anymore. I think most of it is also their own fault. During their peak era, they really wasted their opportunity. The Hoola Bronzer used to be really popular. Everyone knew about the Benefit Hoola Bronzer. People were asking them to come out with more shades because they only have one single shade of bronzer. And you know what they did after years of people asking for more bronzer shades? They came out with a bronzer shade even lighter than this one. Called it Hoola Light. I'm not even dark skinned, and I felt like that was such a slap in the face for all the customers and the longtime fans who have supported the brand, people who have been asking for darker bronzer shades, and they just came out with a light, almost beige looking bronzer shade. Over the last few years, so many new makeup brands have launched, and they come out with 8, 10 or even more bronzer shades at launch. Benefit came out with 2 darker Hoola bronzer shades later, but nobody cared about it anymore. They wasted their hype. It also took them decades to come out with a proper line of blushes. But their products have great quality. I like their style, their aesthetics, and the packaging a lot. I'm just saying that's such a shame they wasted the opportunity and they didn't do much with their brand during the peak era. Let me know what you think of Benefit Cosmetics. And this is my Fenty highlighter duo. I have a good pan on this side here, and I've been making progress with this one. The dent is going deeper, so I really hope I can hit pan on it soon. These are the 2 highlighters. They're very pretty. One's more of a satin shimmer, the other one's really glittery shimmery. They are really pretty, but they're just a little bit too light for my skin tone, but I've been finding ways to use it. And the hit pan on the other shade as well. Now for the lip products, this is how much is left in the 3 lipsticks. It's funny, I put this Gucci lipstick here in my project pan because I don't really like the color and I want to use it as much as possible to get my money's worth out of it. And it's funny, a few days ago I watched an older video of myself from around the time when I just got this lipstick, and I told you guys in that video I love every single thing about this lipstick. It's crazy how much my taste and preferences have changed over the years. For the 2 Yesstyle lipsticks, I think I've only used this one once or twice this month. I've been using this one more and I found a way to use it. I thought this was too orange for me and this one is too pink for me, and the last days I combined these 2 together and they actually look pretty nice. So I used the orange one as a base and then I put the pink color on top. It's not that great of a lip combo, but feels very comfortable to wear. The lipsticks are very moisturizing. It's not so ugly to look at, and I get to make progress on both lipsticks at once, so I'm very happy with that. I can't think of a way to rescue this bright pink though. And that, guys, is the end of this project pan update. Thank you so much for watching this video and for keeping up with me. Let me know what's in your project pan and which makeup products are you trying to finish, or just let me know anything that you want to let me know. I hope you have a good day and take good care of yourself. I will see you next time. Bye!